morning everyone, and welcome back to the If Knits Could Kill podcast, or the Madhouse. I'm so sorry it's been a hot minute, but this summer has just flown by. I've been so busy at the shelter. If you're new here, you won't know, but I'm a volunteer at the local animal shelter and I'm on animal rescue, and we have been out the actual door. In the last couple of months, I've took in so many cats and kittens. My team has just been absolutely amazing, and I think at the moment we have about 80 kittens in. So yeah, it's been a hot minute. I haven't been around, I'm so sorry. I do plan on trying to get out a video to you about my whips that I've got on at the moment and my finished items. But today I wanted to discuss about some yarns that I've been buying. So last week I came across a new designer to me, and I found a design, and the designer is Jennifer Beale. She has the most amazing designs. I'll pop a couple of pictures up for you what I saw, and I just fell in love. I mean, that blanket was, oh my god, it's epic. Like, there's just no word for it at all. So I bought a couple of her patterns. I think they're still on sale. I think it's 35% off, if I remember rightly. If you hear noises in the background, I'm so sorry, but it's summer holidays. I've got the dogs here. The kids are in the front room. I hope they won't disturb me too much, but you might hear pitter-patting while the dogs are running around. Anyway, I came across the beautiful, stunning Stevensville crossing. This is an absolutely stunning top, and I was definitely wanting to make it. So when I looked at the actual pattern, it asked for 100% yak, and I don't have 100% yak money. So I was trying to figure out what I could use instead, and I decided I'd like a cotton blend, mainly because it's more of a summery top, and I wanted to be able to wear it during the summer and maybe not overheat. So I went online, and unfortunately where I live there is no yarn shops close by that I can go and actually feel the yarn, but that's not always a bad thing because I needed to do some swatching on it as well, which I've realised now. So yeah, I've bought a load of cotton blends, and I thought we could discuss them today. I thought it'd be exciting to have a look. So I have an order from Springwools in Dublin, Irish wool company, which I ordered online. They're a fairly new company, and you might remember I did a review not so long ago on their a couple of their yarns that I picked up. And then I did order, but it's for something completely different, from Lovecraft, and I just want to show you what literally came in the post about half an hour ago. So grab your brew and let's have a look at all the yarns that I bought. So the Springwools that I bought, I already did a couple of little swatches of them, so I'm just going to show you what I got. This is Sirdar Snuggly Replay Double Knitting, and it's for this colour is Mauve Mayhem. It's a beautiful colour. It's 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, and it's for 4mm needles. So my first thought on this was it was very velvety in feel, quite similar to the Sheepy's Soft Fun, but a little bit thinner. And it's a lovely yarn, don't get me wrong. And I did a crochet swatch on all of these because I thought I'm quicker at crochet. I crochet more than I do knitting. So I thought if I crocheted up, I could feel the yarn and see how I felt about it before I actually did the swatch for the project. So this is my swatch. Now, it is a beautiful yarn, and I would use it. I think it'd be perfect for like baby items, but it's a bit thick for what I was looking for. I wanted a bit more flow with mine. And the pattern calls for a 3.75 needle, so I was looking for something slight bit thinner. So that's the Sirdar Snuggly. But like I say, if you're looking for something to make for baby clothes or baby blankets or anything like that, this would be perfect. It's a bit thicker and it's got a lovely feel to it, so it'd be really soft. So that's number one. Number two, it's caught on everything else, is the Viking Garn Linus. And this is 50% Bomul and 50% linen. It's colour 121. You get 50 grams, 95 meters, and 3.5 needles. So with my 3.75, this is where I came up with. Beautiful stitch definition. Turned out really nice, but it was a bit too cottony for me. So I decided not to go for this, and it was still a slight bit heavy for what I was looking for. But it is a lovely yarn. It's not it feels soft in the ball, and it feels soft enough on there, but you can feel the cotton. Does that make sense? So yeah, that's the Viking Garn Linus. My third one was something that I've seen on a Lovely Yarn podcast, so I picked it up to have a go. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I've got all the prices actually. So the Sirdar Snuggly was $3.95 a ball. Obviously I was trying to look for something that was within my money that I could afford to do, because when you're making a garment it gets bloody expensive. The Viking Garn Linus was $4.99 a ball. So yeah, the next one was King Cole Linendale. Very small. I didn't realise how small it was, but it is 50 grams. It's 4mm needles, 50%, 57% cotton, 30% viscose, and 13% linen. You get 120 meters per little ball. And this colour is Mother of Pearl. It's a lovely colour. This is the one that it is soft, but it's not the soft, it's the more harsher out of all the 5 that I bought. But it has really good drape. So there's my swatch. So as you can see, the stitch definition's great and everything else, but again it just felt too cottony for what I wanted to make with it. But it would be brilliant for tea towels or whatever, you know, that you're looking for. I don't know if it'd wash well or anything like that. I didn't look that far into it. I'm just trying to give you a sort of an idea, but it is very light. So yeah, if you don't mind the cottony feel and you want a light flowy one, then yeah, this one is really good. That one was €4.70 euros. Now I'm in Ireland, so just so you realise, but yeah, that was that one. Then the next one, this was super soft. This is King Cole Finesse. See if I can show you. I actually crocheted up a swatch and then I knitted it up because I wanted to see if it would work for me. King Cole Finesse Cotton Silk DK, and this is colour 2817 Glacier, and it comes in a 50 gram ball, and it's 120 meters. It's 77% cotton, 23% silk, 4mm needles. This is so soft and it's lovely. It's twisted, as you can see. I think you can see, I'm not sure, but there's 2 different colours twisted together. And I did my original swatch and it would be lovely. Then I did the knitted swatch just in the round, and it is lovely and flowy and it's super soft and it's lovely, but I wasn't quite sure. I was just not 100% on it, but it is a really nice one. So if you are looking to make a nice top, it is nice and stretchy and it's a contender. It is a nice one. So that is the King Cole Finesse, and that was $4.50 a ball for 50 grams. My favourite one, I'm starting to feel like I have an expensive taste. So I didn't realise I bought an expensive one in my mind, but this is Lang Norma. This is stunningly soft. This is so soft. It's lovely. 50 gram ball, colour 48. It is 55% organic cotton, 35% modal and 10% viscose. And I did my swatch up and I was like, this is it. This is the one I want. And then I did a knitted swatch. And it's soft, it's flowy, it's stretchy. It's just stunning. It is stunning, and the little bit of glistening that came off it, the colour, just, oh, it's beautiful. And this is like a braided, don't know if you can see, it's like a braided, which, oh god, yeah, it was just so nice. So I was like, right, this is it, this is the one I want to go with. And then I looked at the price. So 135 meters, 50 grams. I needed 1,570 meters, which worked out at 12 balls ish, and it was $6.99 a ball. So it's a no-go. I don't have €90 to spend on a jumper, so I'm absolutely gutted. But if you have that kind of money and you can afford to do it, this is stunning, and it will make the most amazing light cardigan, or you know, this top that I'm making. This would have been stunning in it, but I haven't got €90. So that one was definitely it, but it's not it. So they're my Springwool yarns. Next up, I wanted to show you the couple that I got from Irish Wool Company. Now, I didn't just order the two small skeins of what I was hoping to use towards the top. I ordered a couple of extras, so excuse the ruffle, I'll try and do it and edit it out. So the first one I got was Performance Candy Cane. This is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. You get 850 meters and it's a 200 gram, 3 to 3.5 millimeter needle, and it's huge. I did not expect that at all. Might help if I had it the right way around for you. I did not expect that at all. I just loved the colour, and I thought this would make the most amazing shawl. It's very much like the thickness of the Hobby Sultan, but twisted. So it does have that cotton feel, but when it comes to shawls, it doesn't matter, does it? A summer shawl is always lovely in this, so I can't wait to dig into this and make a shawl. It's just going to be amazing. So I'll definitely be getting more of these. This 850 meter skein was only €15. 15, like, for 850 meters. I was so chuffed with that. And this colour is Midnight, so I'll definitely be back for this one in different colours, obviously. Yeah, I just love how variegated it is. So yeah, keep watching on my channel for this, because this will be coming up at some stage, but I do have a lot on at the moment, so it might not be very, very soon. The second one I got, I got more of the cool wool. These are, let me see, Rotex standard as well, which is fantastic. Let me see. I think they're 50 grams. Must have the weight on somewhere. One of my hairs on it. 50 grams, yeah. So this is 200 meters of cool wool, which is 75% superwash wool, 25% polyamide. And I got two colours. I got colour 19, which was a scarlet red, and I got colour 9, which is, I think that's the Scarlet Red, and that's supposed to have a bit of pinky in it, but they're very, very similar. One's just slightly darker than the other, but these obviously are for cuffs, heels and toes on my socks, and these are only $3.50 each, so I find these a bargain, because when you do cuffs, heels and toes, you don't need 100 grams. 50 grams is absolutely fine. Sorry. So yeah, I bought these for cuffs, heels and toes, and yeah, they're just very much like the Drops Fable in thickness and everything else. So yeah, I got 2 of them, so they're not actually in the project as well. These 2 are the ones that I got to see how they were like for my project. So this one is Performance Wool Linen, and it's colour 214, and it is 80% wool, 20% linen. 50 gram ball, 3 to 4 millimeter needles, and this was €4.20. I haven't knitted my swatch up yet, but I just wanted to tell you that in the ball it feels quite soft. You can feel a bit of the linen, but it still feels fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my little swatch up, and I'll edit it into the video, and I'll show you what I think about that one. So yeah, that one's only $4.20 for the 50 grams. And the second one I got, which I feel like could be a contender, is the Cotton Dazzle. This is 60% cotton, 40% viscose, and it's it's another 50 gram. Yeah, 50 gram, 120 meters. 2.5 to 3 millimeter needles, so it should be nice and flowy. It's got this like shiny tinge to it, and it's really soft. It's lovely and soft in the ball. So yeah, I'm gonna make a swatch up of this as well, and I'll edit it into the video, and I'll let you know how I get on with that one. But when I opened my envelope I had this. If you're doing a review, please don't open until the end. So I'm going to open it because, you know, I've talked about them. Let's see what we got. I haven't opened it yet. Dear Claire, thank you so much for your review of our store products. Your kind words and support means the world to us, especially as we're a small company trying to get our start. As a thank you, we have included a small gift to show our gratitude, but please don't let it affect your thoughts or opinions on our store during your review. The Irish Wool Company. Ooh, I got a gift. My first ever gift. Look. Oh my God. They are amazing. Thank you so much. So it's quite funny they've sent me these, because for the summer now all I've done is do my garden. So last year we moved into this house 3 years ago, I think, and the garden was rubbish, and we just didn't have the funds to do it. So this year we decided, last year we bought a gazebo, and the year before we bought a chairs and table. So this year we decided to do the actual garden, and all I've done is go out to different places, buy plants that are half dead in the likes of B&Q, Woodies. We found a local garden centre that sells plants cheap, and I've been bringing them back to life and propagating them. I mean, me propagating, like I've really got into the whole gardening thing, and I've been growing my own veg, and I've got pumpkins going, and tomatoes and strawberries, and and I've gone a bit mad. I've gone a bit mad on the old gardening thing now. So yeah, my garden was horrible, And what I might do is, if you're interested, I'll put pictures up of before I started and then where I'm at now. As you can see, I've got my egg chair. This is where I sit and knit now when I am here, and this is my happy place, looking out at all my flowers, all my roses, and yeah, it's definitely somewhere that I love. So it's quite funny that they sent me those because I'm a flower addict. So thank you so much, Irish Wool Company, and I will definitely carry on with my honest review because that's what I like to do anyway. So I'll do them 2 swatches now, and I'm going to come straight back and let you know what I think about them. See you in a minute. I'm back. So just as I'm finishing my swatch, well, one of them, I thought to myself, do you know what would be really handy is if yarn companies or people who have a knitting machine did swatches and sold them. I don't know about you, I absolutely hate making swatches. I mean, I know that it has to be done for a garment. Well, supposedly. Can't say I've always done it. But how handy would it be for people like me who live in the middle of nowhere, who doesn't have a yarn shop, who can't go and feel the yarn, to get a knitted swatch through the post for a couple of quid each, and then that way you can just feel it and see if it's something you'd want to buy, rather than buying a ball and having to swatch yourself and then decide that's not for you and you have all these balls hanging around. Because now I've got 5, 6, 7 just today balls that are going to sit here now, and you know, some of them aren't going to have a project attached, so then they're going to go in my stash, and then I'm going to be stuck with all these balls. So yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. A job opportunity for somebody. But yeah, I'm just coming to the end now of my second swatch from the Irish Wool Company. I did actually, I remembered as well while I was making my swatch that I did actually order one ball from Lovecraft to try as well. But I actually bought it for a different project because I didn't actually know about this Jennifer Beale lady until after I'd ordered. So that'll be interesting. I reached into the bag before I started filming and realised that I'd ordered a ball to trial for something else. So I'm not quite sure what that was, but... Right, so we have the wool linen. And it's exactly what it says on the tin. Feels like linen. So stitch definition is okay. I did find it rather splitty while I was making it up. It's definitely not for my project. It feels a bit jutey. It's a bit rough, which linen is, isn't it? I don't know if it'll make a change if you wash it or whatever, so don't quote me on that one because obviously I haven't washed it. But yeah, I think it's got its place in the world, but this isn't for the project that I was hoping to use it for. So that's the wool linen, and that one was $4.20 a ball. And then this is the Cotton Dazzle, which is the 60% cotton, 40% viscose. Now, this really crocheted up nice. It's very shiny. It's stunning. It'd make a beautiful cardigan. I mean, I think if Amora wanted to make her Christmas cardigan, I think this is what she'd go for because it's the, you know, the gold. This would make a stunning one of them tops. Do not get me wrong, but I'm not a shiny person. I don't want people to look at me. So if you use this and you're happy for people to, you know, stare at your beautiful cardigan, I like to blend into the background. I know I do this YouTube channel, but I'm quite bad socially. I don't like going out. So yeah, this would make a stunning cardigan, virus shawl. Even that top that I'm making, this would be beautiful. I am going to go back and see if there's any other colours, but this is out for me more because it's shiny and it's too shiny for me to wear. But if I was happy to be out in public shiny, then I would definitely have chose this one. I would have knitted up a sample and ordered the rest and got on with it. So yeah, this one is definitely my favourite out of today's order from them. And this is a Cotton Dazzle, and it's only $3.60 for a 50-gram ball. So you're getting your jumper a lot cheaper with this one than going for the beautiful Norma, which I can't afford. But this one is on the same wavelength as that one for softness. Do you know what I mean? So it's just that this has got the shine, whereas this hasn't. If this didn't have a shine, I would have had this, which doesn't make sense because it's Cotton Dazzle. So it must be the viscose that makes it shiny. So yeah, it's a shame now, but really go and try this one. This one's really nice. So yeah, that's the Irish Wool Company. They are a very small new business, so if you do go over to them and have a look at their yarns, because they are trying to get the name out there, and I do try to support small businesses where I can. So I'll definitely be back there for the large skeins, and obviously the cool wool, because they're great for making heels, toes and cuffs. This, I can't wait to see what this is going to look like. I think it's going to be epic, and I'm a big blue fan. I love blue. So I'll let you know how I get on with this one. But yeah, that's the Irish Wool Company. Thank you very much for my stitch markers. My first ever gift from being on YouTube. So yeah, that's sorted. Shall we move on now and go to the Lovecraft order? So, Lovecraft. I was looking for a blanket to throw over my legs while I'm sat in my egg chair at night time, knitting away, crocheting away, looking out in my garden, and it's gone a bit chilly and I just need something to throw over me. And I really wanted a really nice blanket, and I wasn't sure what kind of one I wanted, and I've always wanted to make a tartan. So I actually found a wrap which is on thinner yarn, and it's double knitting, which I've never tried, so it's a new skill to add to my bingo card. I don't know if anybody else is doing the TL Yarn Craft bingo card, but on there one of my things is to try a new thing, so it's going to be double knitting. So I found the Brecon wrap by KM Bedigan. Here's the picture of it, and it's on thinner yarn, so I thought if I made it in DK it would make it a bit larger in the end. So there's two different choices. You can go for 3 colours or you can go for 6. So I'm going for 3 colours. Now, I've used this yarn, or I am using this yarn at the moment, to make a couple of cardigans. And I thought this would be perfect to throw over myself. So I've gone for Cascade Resolve. And it's 68% recycled nylon and 32% recycled alpaca, and I can't even tell you how soft this yarn is. I absolutely love it. I've got 2 cardigans going in it. One's a crochet and one's a knitted, so you'll see them when I do my next video with the whips that I'm doing at the moment. But these this is colour 21, and these come in 100 grams and you get 225 meters, 3.75 to 4.5 millimeter needles. So there's that one, and I've gone for a dark blue. I told you I love blue, and I love grey. So these are my 3 colours for my Brecon wrap. I think that's how you pronounce it. Probably not. I'm probably absolutely murdering it, as you know I always do on this channel. But they are the 3 colours I'm going to use. Now, I did have some of this left in stock, so I only had to order a couple of each colour because I already had a couple in there, and I don't really care about the difference in the lot numbers. because it's a blanket for me, and it's to go over my knee here while I sit out and knit at night time. So I'm so excited to get this casted on. I could probably do with getting a couple of things casted off first, but hey ho, like, you know, if it brings you joy, just do it, don't you? The second thing I ordered was in the sale, and so I decided to grab it while it was on sale. And these are the Cascade Yarns 220 Superwash Wave 100% Superwash Wool. The medium weight, medium full weight, 200 meters, 100 grams, and 4 to 4.5 millimeter needles. So I got a few of these. This is the first one, and this is colour 104. I got colour 105. Some of them have come apart a bit. This is colour 133. This one is 106. And the last one is 114. So what am I going to do with this, you're telling me? I'm trying to be a lot better with the yarn that I'm buying in this year. So I'm trying to make sure I'm buying it for something that I actually want to make. So I've been dying to make myself a jaunty. These are all for a jaunty shawl for me. I'm hoping rather to spin them together, hold them together rather, and double up and mail them or whatever through the shawl, or just using singly. I'm not quite sure yet, but my original plan was to hold them together. So I'm hoping now I'm going to make myself one of them. It won't be yet, it'll be more when the summer's over. This is going to be one of them knitting projects that I'm going to have at night time under my new blanket, hopefully, or alongside my blanket, what I can make myself. I went for all different yarns to make it a bit more uncohesive, because I'm not a cohesive person and I'm not good with colours, but who cares? This is for me. This is a jaunty, and I've been dying to make a jaunty. So yeah, these are all what I got for that, and they were all on sale, which come on, I love a sale. A girl loves a sale. And the last one is the yarn that I'm just going to grab now, because I'm going to make it up a swatch and then we're going to discuss it. Although feeling it, I think it's going to be too thick for my Stevensville, and that is Cascade Sarasota worsted. Now it is a worsted, so I think it's going to be too much, because when I feel it, it's very similar to the Sirdar Snuggly. So I don't think I am going to make a swatch up actually, because I do think it's actually quite thick for what I need it for. Anyway, it's 60% cotton, 40% acrylic, 100 grams, and 190 meters, 5 millimeter needles. Yeah, so this is definitely out, and this is color 256. But I did buy it for something, and I can't remember what it is, but now I've got it. So I'll keep it in my thing, and then when I've decided what it was for, then I'll use it. But yeah, that's the other one, and that was also in the sale as well, so I thought it's great to try. So yeah, that is where I'm up to. I did also think about trying the Sheepies Stonewashed, so I am going to make a swatch up of that as well and see what I feel about that one, because I have been using that for a pattern that I'm making from my own pattern, that I'm hoping at some point to get going on it. But the weather has just been so warm that the last thing you want to do is be making blankets, so I haven't been making them. So my pattern designs are actually on a break at the moment while we get summer over, and once the weather starts turning again, because in Ireland we don't get much sun. The rain will be back very soon, constantly, and the crappy weather, so I'm sure I'll be back inside knitting again very soon. I have made a few projects since I last spoke to you, but not as many as I would usually, because the weather's just been so warm. I wanted to be out in my garden, and I've been planting and propagating and growing veg. So yeah, I haven't really been spending as much time as I used to, but that'll be back as soon as the weather changes. So yeah, I think that's all I've got for you today. So which one was your favourite? Let me know in the comments, and if there's any that you were looking for, let me know if you end up using any of them, or if you have used them in a project. I'd love to hear from you. And if anybody else thinks they want to make the Stevensville, or you have made the Stevensville, then please get in touch. I'm dying to get it on the needles, but I just have to find that yarn, and I've just not found it yet because it's not in my price range. So yeah, give us a shout, and if you can subscribe down the bottom if you aren't already. I'm hoping to be back as soon as possible. I'm so sorry about leaving you all in the lurch, but as you know, rescue comes first. And yeah, please like the video to try and get my videos out a bit further. And the next time you'll see me, I'll be showing all my whips and all my finished items. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to pop up some video now of I'll put a picture up of my garden before I started, and then I'll pop up a little video of my garden now. I'll see you very soon. Happy knitting everyone, happy crochet. See ya, bye.